Well, good morning everybody. It's Thursday the 5th of the 6th of April 2023 and it's 6:15 in the morning and I'm off on my morning run. I haven't been doing many running videos lately. I've been making motorcycling videos and doing a few other things, but it's not that I haven't been running, it's just that I haven't been doing any videoing or filming while I'm doing it. As you can see, it's a bit sort of greyish and overcast. There's a bit of a fog around at the moment. That generally means once the sun is properly up and the day's warmed up a bit, it'll be a pretty pleasant autumn day. Daylight saving ended at the start of this month, and that means sunrise is a bit earlier now, so you get to run at this time of the day and it's light. Towards the end of last month, probably the last 2 weeks of last month, I'd go out running about this time and it'd be still dark, and some of the roads around Goulburn, like around this part, not this particular street, but within the town area, are not all that well lit. Now, of course, you could say, well, why don't you go a bit later? But I like to get my running done early in the day. So that's why I come out at 6 o'clock in the morning. If you watched any of my running videos before, you know you'll get heavy breathing. Maybe you'll see my hands, maybe you'll see some interesting scenery, depending on what the camera decides to do when I've set it to record properly. And I found the shoes on the road, and those are always just a thing of parts of running. I see some people who make running videos and they have their camera on a stick, like a selfie stick or something like that, and they hold out in front of them while they run so they can film themselves. I don't have one of those, and I feel it'd be a bit awkward trying to do that and run properly. Mostly when I see those videos, person that's only running a short distance, maybe 20 or 30 metres or something like that while they make their point, and then I guess they hand the camera over to someone who's running with them or something, or they just get back into the normal running position and only put the camera back up again when they want to film something else. I have a chest harness that I attach the camera to because you can just sit there and it's not in the way of me, it's not in my way, and I'm not trying to hold on to it or anything like that. You might get a bit of side to side movement made out of some sort of webbing material like you use for military stuff, and stretchy straps that strap it go over your shoulders and around your back, and there's giant clips, clip it all on, and hopefully done the right thing of turning it on, and then you just set and forget. And this camera, the DJI Action 2, it has a built-in hard drive of about 22 gig, so it films in clips that are about 3 gig long. It also has a 64 gig memory card. If you try to record directly to the memory card, you get a warning that tells you that the recording process might slow down or might be slow, and the camera might stop recording. I'm not sure why that is, because most other of these sort of GoPro type cameras all use micro SD cards and record directly to them. But I think a couple of times when I've been on my motorcycle coming back from, when I was coming back from Victoria a couple of weeks ago, I set the camera to record, or at least I thought I had, and because I thought I was going to be riding for a couple of hours, I set it to record to the card, and I just sort of forget about it and concentrate on the road. I'd look at it and not see the little red LED flicking or blinking to tell you that the camera was recording, and so I assume what happened is that because I was recording to the card and travelling at 100 k's on the motorcycle, that the process of actually putting the footage on the card couldn't keep up with the process of collecting the video through the lens, so the camera turned itself off. Well, hopefully that's not going to happen today. Well, enough about cameras. I'm coming up the side of Wongadilly Public School for the locals. This is Newton Street, and I'm just coming to the top of the hill. and getting a bit closer to the Wandalli River, about a k away still. But as you can see, the fog is thicker here than at my home, and probably will get thicker still. I make a left turn this corner ahead and continue down Fitzroy Street going west towards Marsden Weir and Marsden Bridge over the river. There's a bloke who has a YouTube channel that's called The Messy Happy, or Messy Happy, not sure which. I'll try and remember to put a link in the video description when I post the first clip here of this. He's English, but he lives in Thailand, and I think he's a sports scientist of some sort, or has some qualifications in sports science, and he makes videos about running. I think his name might be Ben, but I'm not certain, and he has his wife with him, and her name's Mary. And as I said, he makes these videos about running, and he's very fond of coming up with those lists, you know, the 5 apps you must have, running apps you must have for your phone, and the 5 essential pieces of equipment you need for running, and so on. I was watching one of his videos recently, and he was talking about why people run, and I start off with the premise that most people do it because they enjoy it. Let's assume that's correct, but he talked about how if you took up running to achieve a certain goal, for example, you might have taken it up to say, well, I need to lose 10 kilos of weight. So you take up running. Or you might have said, I'd like to run 5k. Or you like to run a particular distance in a particular time, or something like that. So if you've set a goal for your running, his argument was, once you'd achieved that goal, you had nowhere else to go, and you'd likely give up running. So you dropped the 10 kilos you wanted to drop, and you think, oh, I'm much fitter now, I'm much healthier, so I don't need to run now. Or you run your first full 5k, you think, well, I never thought I could do that, and I've done it now, and I've proven it to myself that I could do it, so I can stop now. Or you've run your 10k and you said, I want to be able to run it in a certain time, like under an hour or whatever. And you've done that, and you think, well, I can stop now. Now, I think there might be some truth in that argument. His argument was, if you took up running because you want to exercise and you want to be healthier, and you made it part of a whole of life, a whole lifestyle thing, so you ate better and you drank more water and drank less booze and you stopped smoking if that was what you used to do, and all of those sort of things. Your goal is to live a healthier life, then that's a lifelong achievement. You're never going to get to a point where you say, well, I've reached my healthy lifestyle point now, so I can stop running, or I can start drinking again, even if it's only a glass of wine with dinner, or whatever it is that you gave up and now you've always missed it. But I think that, well, first of all, I think that argument has some truth too, that if you if the running you do is part of a broader approach to your life, and say, I want to be physically fitter, I want to be physically healthier, and I want to be mentally healthier, then you probably have enough incentive to continue to keep running, even when you think, well, I'm healthy now, my doctor says my heart's good, or whatever it is. But come back to that question of setting goals for running and then achieving them and having nothing more to do and nothing more to achieve, and you give up or you stop for a while or whatever. I think, certainly my own experience was that when I first started running, and it's about 5 or 6 years ago, I just wanted at first, well, I recall not the moment where I was to the day and date in the second recall, but I recall the first time that I actually ran 1 kilometre, and I felt, I guess rightly so, pretty pleased with myself because I'd never run a kilometre before. And so, whilst I hadn't said, well, that's my goal now, to run a kilometre, I've achieved it, that's it, I can stop, I was, as I say, pretty pleased that I had done that. Just crossing the pedestrian bridge on the Wallanderley River here now, going up the Marsden bridges to the left hand side of me and above me, going up these switchbacks here to the high side of the river. So, getting back to that goal business, again, I don't recall the exact moment, but